Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If we are all here, let's get started. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for attending this meeting on such short notice. I really appreciate your cooperation and commitments. I would like to take a moment to welcome Miss Siti Aishyah Hafidzul, our secretary, Miss Syafiqah Yusri from Accounting Department, Miss Nurul Najwa Mohd Ramle from the Marketing Department, Miss Intan Diyanah Sohaimi from Advertising, and finally, not to miss, Miss Amina Kamaruddin, a very talented production manager. Unfortunately, Mr. Hassan will not be able to join us today as he is out of station. Before we get into our discussion today, let's take a quick look at the minutes of the first Project Alpha meeting that I have shared. We conducted our last meet on 16 March at Al Shams meeting room from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 10 people attended the meeting and 2 were on leave. That looks fine. Item 1 and 2 look fine too. Other items seems to be okay and perfect. So, is there anything to say, dear members?
Excuse me, may I say something here? I think there is a slight mistake for point 1.0, which is that the name of chairman in this meeting is not Miss Intan Diyanah Sohaimi, but it is Miss Reethacni Ganesan.
Sure, we'll correct it, Miss Aisha. Is there anything else to change?
Excuse me, Miss Rita.
Yes.
I can see there is an error in minute at point of 2.0 in cost of our project, where it states that our cost is 150 million ringgit. But our cost for this project actually is 250 million ringgit. Oh yeah, one more error in this minute on spelling of Pasir Gudang Johor. It's supposed to be Gudang, Gudang, not Gadung, Gadung. Yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you, Miss Syafiqah Yusri. Miss Aisha, could you please take note on that? Okay, what about the rest of the minutes?
I apologize for the interruption, but I had to let you know that I think there's a slightly error in the spelling of Miss Syafiqah's name at point 3.5. It should be spelled A-N-I-S, not A-N-A-S. That's all.
Please take note on that, Miss Aisha. Thank you, Miss Intan, for highlighting the error. Is there anything else?
Sorry to interrupt, Miss Rita. I feel there is an error in the spelling of Surya Holly's name at point 4.1, and it should be spelled S-U-R-I-E.
Noted, Miss Najwa. Our secretary will take a look on it. Thank you. Is there anything else to say?
Excuse me. I can see that there's one more error on item 2.0, which the population for educational and entertainment needs should include Gen Y too, not only Gen Z and Gen Alpha.
Thank you, Miss Nur Amanina. I will take note on that. Is there anything else to be amended? If that is the case, let's move on to our second agenda, which is a brief explanation of our project. Let me first explain the purpose of the meeting. So, we are going to work for Surya Holdings Sdn Berhad, which is specializing in investment in area estate, media and communications, utilities, information technology, and transportation sectors. Today, we are going to discuss Project Alpha, a 250 million worth project which intends to fulfill the educational and entertainment needs of the Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha populations. The idea must take the environmental issues into account, which are related to open land and water catchment area. There are three sites for us to choose to conduct the Alpha project, and they are Bukit Bachan Forest Reserve in Selangor, which is located about 15 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur. Secondly, Empty Warehouse is about 5,600 meters square, which is located at Pasir Gudang, Johor, and finally, not to miss, 2 hectares of hilly landscape at Bukit Kor Terengganu with adventurous curves entrance. So let's move on to the third item of our meeting agenda. Let's start the project proposal with Miss Aishyah. Miss Aishyah, the floor is yours now.
Sorry, Aisha. Mute. Mute.
I'm sorry for the technical problem. Okay, let me repeat it again. Thank you, Miss Chairman. I would choose an old warehouse for our project. For your information, an empty old warehouse at Pasir Gudang, Johor deals with a quite big space where we can build in something like a botanical garden. As we all know, newly developing or recently established botanic gardens have a limited expertise. Therefore, I propose that a botanical garden can be held to gain knowledge for youngsters about rare species of plant, and also we can sell plants for plant lovers. Apart from that, with this kind of program, it has their own benefits, such as it is good for the environment in multiple ways. They conserve endangered plant species through living collection, and they benefit pollinators like butterflies and birds, which play an important role in maintaining the health of other plant life. Plus, green spaces help filter pollutant in the air, lower the temperature, especially in urban areas, and protect waterways from contaminated runoff. Hence, we have a huge storeroom. I suggest that we can convert this storeroom into a transparent butterflies room or butterflies gardens, so that the tourists or visitors can see the butterflies through the transparent wall. Benefit that we will gain from this butterflies garden is that butterflies habitat provide intriguing natural settings through the colorful appeal of the flowers and insects. These aesthetics draw human interest, which can result in greater awareness of the environment. That is my proposal.
I suppose you are right, Miss Aisha. But let's look at it from another angle. If we establish a botanical garden in warehouse, the plants may not be able to survive much longer. This is because warehouse are enclosed building areas that cause plants do not get enough sunlight to process photosynthesis process. So this energy is required by plants in order for them to grow, bloom, or produce seed. So without an adequate light, okay, carbohydrate cannot be manufactured, and energy reserve are depleted, and plants will die. So as we know, um, Pasir Gudang is an industrial area. It is possible that the water source supply to the crop is contaminated with waste, okay, such as toxin or chemical from the factory manufacturing process. So this makes the plants die due to that contamination. Furthermore, during visiting the botanical garden and butterfly room, people will feel uncomfortable because that warehouse is less strategic and less comfortable for visitors to enjoy and relax their mind. This is due to the air and sound pollution caused by the industry factories nearby the warehouse. That's all from.
Well, the project proposal is going on well. Let's listen to Miss Najwa.
Okay, actually I want to propose the Green Hilly Land in Bukit Kor Terengganu as our children's site. For information, Bukit Kor is a combination of hill and flat green land, right? So, Bukit Kor is known for its natural atmosphere since Bukit Kor is underdeveloped, like not a rapid development area like other urban areas, right? So, that is one of the interesting things for us to build a pleasant area while at the same time containing educational and entertainment elements. So I suggest that we can build a resort or camping sites that mitigates the elements of nature. Then in fulfilling the educational element, I suggest we can construct 1 to 2 large halls for educational purpose, where the halls like can suitable to be used for lectures, workshops, and any appropriate events. And then we also can provide some outdoor activities such as like activity writing and other activities as entertainment activities, right? So I guess this construction can attract the attention of any organization that want an outstation, I think, with a new environment, fresh air, and also out of pressure of school or office environment.
Excuse me, but I slightly disagree to choose our site at Bukit Kor or warehouse at Pasir Gudang as our members said just now. But I propose that we choose our project site at Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve in Selangor, where I can see it more opportunity for us to develop more new project on this site, where we can do various type of project in purpose of gain profit to our company. At the same time, we can save our nature and environment. Since this place is reserve forest, that means the flora and fauna there is not have been explored. My idea for project on this site, first we can create hiking package for student and public, where they can choose any hiking track that we provide, and each hiking track have their own views and challenge for our customer can explore and get a new experience. At the same time, we can offer accommodation with river and waterfall views in this package, where we can attract tourists from other countries as well. Besides that, we also can create environmental research site, especially for students and researchers, because we still keeping the natural habitat in this site area, and we strongly encourage those students and researchers to conduct planting project and studies on unique plants there. I think both of these projects comply to our target, which is venturing in education and entertainment. Yeah, that's all from me.
Okay, I have to say that I agree with Miss Syafiqah, as I think that Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve is the best site for this project. And also, I want to add some ideas which I want to suggest to develop a demonstration garden, or we can call it like landscaping plot using native plant species to encourage restoration of the local natural habitat and also water conservation. For example, like we can consult local environment authorities to determine the type and number of plants needed, as well as the location for the planting. For students, we can conduct study tours to learn more about endangered species such as plants and birds, as this also can like gain their knowledge. Because the first step to protect endangered species is to learn about how interesting and important they are. And not only that, I also think that we can make a half-day bird watching tour package for adults and students, as the park is often visited by the rare birds and recent sightings include blue-banded kingfishers, rufous-chested flycatchers, and also black magpies. Because, visiting specially designated habitats provide awareness to the plight of endangered species and also provides the government with funds from entrance fees that go into protection of the forest reserve. And this also can ensure that species habitats remain protected, therefore protecting the birds nesting in the area. That's all.
Well, before we move on to our fourth agenda, let's listen to Miss Intan Diyanah.
Okay, Miss Rita. I also like to propose a new project in Bukit Kor. This is because hilly land in Bukit Kor is a very strategic place for establishing something useful to the youngsters. Others, I suggest planting a pineapple project. Basically, pineapple is one of the crops that can thrive in hilly areas. So, this is a project that cultivates pineapple plantation. So apart from that, um, apart from pineapple crops, we can also cultivate pineapple products such as fresh pineapple juice, pineapple jam, and pineapple tart biscuits. Um, Besides, this pineapple planting project has the potential to drive economic growth in local community, especially among pineapple plantation entrepreneurs. And in terms of education, pineapple plantation can be used for specific study areas to assist students in obtaining more detailed information about pineapple processing and also pineapple-based product. Or this place can be as a location for practical training in food crop production. So as a result, I think this location will be visited by agriculture institution or university students. That's all from me.
Well, thank you all for the proposal. After listening to all your proposal ideas, I have picked two best proposals which are proposed by Miss Anis Syafiqah and Miss Amanina. Miss Anis Syafiqah proposed to choose Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve in Selangor as our project site and where there are more opportunities that can be used to develop more new projects on this site as well as plan a few projects to gain profit to our company. Miss Amanina also proposed a project on the same site as Miss Anis Syafiqah, where she adds some more ideas which she suggests to develop a demonstration garden or landscaping plot using native plant species to encourage restoration of the local natural habitat and water conservation. Not to stop there, she also proposed some more attractive ideas which seem to be fine, creative and productive. Now, I would like to request the committee members to vote on one of the best projects from these two selected proposals. So, the voting starts now. You may record your voting in the chat box. As per the voting, Ms. Amanina wins the majority vote and a proposal will be our project. Is there any objection?
No, Miss Rita.
No.
Okay, thank you. If there is no more objection, it is agreed that the project Alpha will be conducted as per the plan proposed by Ms. Amanina. I appoint Ms. Amanina as the head of this project called Alpha and Ms. Anis Syafiqah as the second project head. All the best, Ms. Amanina and Ms. Anis Syafiqah. I believe both of you will not disappoint us. Is there anything else?
No.
No, Miss Rita.
No, Miss Rita.
If there is nothing to say, right, we can stop here for today. We can schedule the next meeting. Can we schedule the next meeting, please?
Yeah, sure. The next meeting will be exactly a couple of months from today. The time and venue will be informed later.
Thank you, Miss Aisha. So that's it. I declare the meeting closed. Thank you for your attendance and participation, dear committee members. See you at the next meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Rita.